तस्मिन् विषये किञ्चित् वक्तुम् इच्छामि यत् स्वामी विवेकानन्द महोदयः एकः प्रसिद्धः दार्शनिकः आसीत्। सः सन्त एव आसीत्। सः युवकानां विषये बहु कथितवान् यत् एकः वार्ताविषयः अस्ति यत् सर्वे आलस्यं त्यक्त्वा स्वस्य यः लक्ष्यमस्ति तं वयं प्राप्नुमः। तर्हि तस्य कृते सः वदति यत् आलस्यः एव मनुष्यस्य शरीरस्य महान् रिपुः अस्ति। तर्हि यदि किमपि जीवने उत्कृष्टं कर्तुम् इच्छामः वयं तर्हि सर्वप्रथम एषा वार्ता आवश्यकी अस्ति यत् वयं सर्वे आलस्यं त्यज्मः। तर्हि एतद्विषये मम एषा चिन्तनम् अहम् एतत् चिन्तयामि यत् पश्यतु, यदि वयं किमपि कर्तुमपि इच्छामः अस्माकं जीवने तर्हि तस्य कृते अस्य यः सुखमस्ति तत् त्यजनं भवति। यदि प्रातःकाले वयं पठितुम् इच्छामः तर्हि तस्य कृते निद्रा अस्ति तत् त्यक्तुं तत् त्यजनम् अस्ति तस्य। तस्मात् अनन्तरं यत् वस्तूनि अस्माकं तत् डिस्टर्ब् किं भवति ते ये वस्तूनि अस्माकं तत् किं कथयामः अस्मात् विषयात् ये निष्कासयन्ति यः वस्तूनि तेषां त्यजनमपि आवश्यकम् अस्ति। तस्मात् अनन्तरं सः वदति यत् अस्माकं मूलरूपेण दर्शनम् अस्ति। तर्हि तस्मिन् विषये अध्ययनं भवेत्, यतोहि यः दर्शनम् अस्ति तस्मिन् सर्वाः ये समस्याः सन्ति तेषां समाधानम् अस्ति। तर्हि एतत् वार्ता आवश्यकी अस्ति यत् वयं सर्वे अस्माकं यत् दर्शनमस्ति तत् वयं सर्वे पठामः। तस्य विषये यत्किमपि अस्ति तस्मिन् गहन चिन्तनं भवेत्, तस्मिन् अस्माकं रुचिः भवेत्। तस्मात् अनन्तरं यदि किमपि वयं अस्मिन् समाजे किमपि उत्कृष्टं कर्तुम् इच्छामः तर्हि तेनैव भवितुं शक्नोति। तर्हि एषा वार्तापि बहु आवश्यकी अस्ति। अहमपि एतत् चिन्तितवती यत् अद्य आरभ्य अहमपि मम यत् सङ्कोचः अस्ति तत् अहं त्यक्त्वा अग्रे भविष्यामि। तर्हि अस्माकं जीवने सङ्घर्षः भवेत्, एतत् अहं वक्तुमिच्छामि। धन्यवादः। रुचि, शास्त्री प्रथम वर्ष। स्वामी विवेकानंद। अच्छा, बौद्ध दर्शन।
रुचि।
Well, that's very good. Good evening to all. I will be speaking at English, sir. I am the student of Prakshantri. So, my name is Utkarsh Dwivedi and I am the student of Prakshantri first year. And I will be speaking about Swami Vivekananda, but at English, because my Sanskrit is not that good. So, coming to the subject, we are going to talk about the Swami Vivekananda, a great personality, a great spiritual teacher. And as far as I know about him, I see him as my idol. And he was born at Kolkata at 12th of January 1863. And not so long after some decades of years, he died at 4th July 1902, right? And at the age of 34 years, he left this world. But this time was enough to provide some great teachings of him, and the teaching that he gave were were absolutely magnificent, and absolutely I praise his teacher Ramakrishna Paramhans, Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans, and I know some very good stories about him, and that's I'm going to deliver as his memories. At one day when he was traveling into a ship with his friends, and there was a one captain on that ship, and the captain was reading a newspaper. He had one newspaper, and Swami Vivekananda and his fellow friend wanted to read the newspaper, but unfortunately they didn't have any. So they asked to the captain that if they can read his, and the captain said, "Yeah, you can read my newspaper, but remember, Swami, you will have to return it to me at after reading it, and if you won't be able to return it, then it won't be good for you." Swami Vivekananda agreed to his conditions and took that newspaper. You know what happened? After taking that newspaper, Swami Vivekananda read it and he gave it to his fellow friend. And when his fellow friend was reading that newspaper got flown away by the air, by the wind. And his friend was very very upset that captain is going to scold you, and that's for sure. But Swami Vivekananda said, "Don't worry. Now let's see what I am going to do." He took one diary of his fellow friend and wrote whole newspaper. He wrote whole newspaper in Hindi. उन्होंने पूरा अखबार एक डायरी में उतार दिया. And after writing that whole newspaper to the diary, he gave it back to a captain, and captain was still angry. He said, "How can you be so sure that same newspaper is going to be on that diary?" Swami Vivekananda was saying, "Okay, there is no problem. After we reach to the upcoming station or whatever you will call it, you will you can just check it. On the same date, the same newspaper, you can also check it after getting reached after we reached our destination." In हिंदी, अगर वो जब पहुंच जाएंगे अपने किनारे पर, तो वो उसी तारीख का वही अखबार चेक कर सकते हैं कि वो मिलता है उनकी डायरी में लिखे हुए अखबार से कि नहीं मिलता है. And guess what happened? When the ship reached its destination, the newspaper was same, and that was his mind of Swami Vivekananda. And I tell you the secret of it. His master, he was you can say that he was admiring every orders of his master. From the he was in this when he was a 5-year-old boy or 10-year-old boy, he was searching for his spiritual awakening. And when Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans came, he gave him that. And as far as I know, from the one book, I don't remember the name, but that was from Swami Dayanand Saraswati ji. And on that book it was written that whoever does the celibacy of 12 years will have some kind of greater nerves in his mind, which could allow you to learn anything. You could take the knowledge of anything, and after reading one time you will be able to capture it. And that was his you can say ability, a skill that he mastered along these years. And after mastering that skill, he went to the foreign, and from that date to till this date now, we know him as our great spiritual leader. And if you will go to the foreign and you will speak the name Swami Vivekananda, it will be they know it. They know it that there was a spiritual master who was really magnificent. There are some there are some very good stories about him. If you let me try to remember it. And one time, and Swami Vivekananda was on the deathbed when he was going to die. He was still there and on his ashrama, and his disciple was also present there, and his mother came to see him, and his disciple said that we can't let you come in that in that ashrama, because our master Swami did not allow us to let anyone, any stranger or any outsider to come in that ashrama. But because that was his mother, they allowed her to come to come and visit Swami Vivekananda. After her mother visited Swami Vivekananda on his deathbed told his mother that you are not allowed here. Mother asked to him, why is that so? He said, I have built that ashrama for the brahmacharis or celibacy. You are not allowed here. He was so strict. If his master gave him the teaching, then he is not asking the logic behind it. He is just following it blindly. Throughout his whole life, he followed the path of celibacy. He never even tried to look up to the woman. He was because of his great teachings and because of his great mastering, mastery over his teachings, we still now praise him as our spiritual master. So that was it. There are I know a lot of stories about him, but that are some. And thank you to all, and thank you to that.
नाम बोलता है उत्कर्ष द्विवेदी क्लास फर्स्ट ईयर